Hey guys, Crew Blind Wave back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
Eric, and we're watching The Punisher.
We're back.
You got punished for that, Calvin.
That was way too
what
long.
we're watching.
Can't not have
Think about
consequences.
what we're watching. There's consequences to your actions, and you'll be punished.
There's consequences to my reactions.
Your
Yes.
actions.
And
Said
reaction.
your
Check the
reactions.
tape.
See, we reacted that
You shouldn't
poorly.
have done that.
Last time on The Punisher.
What happened last time, Calvin? You better get it right. You get set.
That's wrong. All right, so the last time on The Punisher we had
Carson Wolf death.
Micro, family,
Some of that.
Carson Daly. Yep.
Daily Show?
No.
Daily Planet.
But yeah, we have he has what, a daughter and a son and a wife, and they think he's dead because he did some NS, I don't know.
NSA, he
secret-y
found something he shouldn't have been finding.
He was an analyst.
Yes.
He was analyzing some
He
shit.
might have also been a therapist.
No, he's not an anal rapist.
Oh, I get it.
It only works if you're a therapist, because
As I
that's
said.
where they get the R.
I didn't think he might have been a therapist.
Okay.
That's what I said. What? You think I said?
Windsor.
You hit in the face.
Yeah, how dare you expect to be hit in the face? Okay,
Hit 5 times already.
we're going to be watching episode 3 right now.
2, 1.
Naked.
Oh, he's got to find out if he's for real or
I
not.
got excited real quick.
This is how we have to wake up Calvin.
Nope.
I don't know why he's already tied to the chair though. You start cutting a pineapple like
Careful.
Bruce Campbell does.
He didn't hit it that hard.
You hit it hard enough, Calvin.
Just that's all you need is hard enough. He's just fucking with him.
Okay, this place is rigged. What do you mean it's rigged? What is that?
Boom, boom.
Since I don't type a code into the central terminal, then kaboom.
Oh, that's nice.
We're gonna die together?
Just wheel me over there.
Naked.
Shit.
Your phone just went off.
Mine?
Yeah.
This one?
You looked down at his phone right there.
Dick
No,
app.
it didn't. Fuck! Damn it. I forgot about Dick At.
What are you doing? What?
Retinal scan!
I'm scared.
Cops are coming. That's here, not you.
He's realizing what he has to do,
Love you. Good night. Love you.
or what's at stake.
Good night, baby.
Go to the library or some shit, damn.
Micro was his username. And his password was Chip.
M-I-C-R-O. To Madani.
He's the one who sent it.
Dinner.
Four-legged vegetarian animal that is not living in the jungle.
They're guessing a animal.
It's a horse.
Gonna be late.
Giraffe.
Donkey.
Be fine, you guys.
Is this his death?
Yeah.
Here they come running more.
Oh yeah, they're coming after him. Guns drawn.
Where's the other guys? Just the ones chasing. Is that Carson?
Carson Wolf.
Wasn't he the one on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Yep.
yep. He's shot him for no
Phone.
reason.
It hit
Yeah.
the phone. No
Because
one wears
he's
a phone
dirty.
here.
I'm brave and stupid. And here I am tied butt naked to a chair.
I think the killer came down the chimney. Motion detectors never picked him up. Wolf comes home, turns off the alarm, and bam, the guy hits him.
Santa.
So, we're looking for Bad Santa.
Personal delivery.
Check.
Does he fund him?
I'm honored, Mr. Russo, sir.
Kiss my ass, Curtis.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Just tomorrow night.
Hmm?
Ain't gonna be any kind of job
Come
with
work
that
with me,
leg.
Curtis.
Keep it wet. Oh, and awake. So just fall asleep, wake him back up.
Routines.
Drink it out of your beard. What's his name again?
Safeguard our
Clancy
nation.
Brown.
No.
Major
Okay.
Schoonover.
Schoonover. Scoon over.
We're all hand-picked. You do the best of what you do.
Do we have a problem with that, gentlemen?
Not if Congress doesn't.
They're fine with it. I'm the only authority you will need. I point, you shoot.
I don't think Congress was fine with it.
Die, tits, swarm, armor, foobar.
Foobar.
Righteousness keepeth him that is upright in the way,
All right.
but wickedness overthroweth the sinner. It's Proverbs 13:6.
Okay.
Your face, I'm messing with you, boss.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't know you could read.
Oh!
Sorry about that.
I know how he feels.
Don't throw anything at me.
What do you do when you can't trust your own?
Take matters into your own hands.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Fucking guy.
I agree with O'Connor.
Sorry.
First time for everything, right?
About time you saw sense. What the hell is it that you do anyways, Curtis?
I sell insurance. It's a hell of a sales tool.
That's awesome.
Smile, Frank, you're on candid camera.
Oh, is that the countdown?
If you don't know anything, do it.
Please.
If you don't know anything, then
I have a family. I have a family.
where was the tape? The camera.
It was,
I still want to know who sent it to Micro.
Yeah. How did he get
like the guy in the corner.
You say Kandahar was like nothing else. Said the lines were blurred.
Where'd you say that?
Standing where it happened. Quit showing me. Oh!
Oh, Tim! Damn.
the guilt.
That's deep.
Oh, what's that? Is that a pressure point or
Paralyzing agent.
drugged? The lead?
No, it's a needle.
A needle pen?
Yeah.
Can we get one of those?
Yeah.
Naboo Starfighter.
I like this kid.
Why does he get a gun under his pillow?
PTSD. Oh shit. Fuck, man.
Jeez, I'm glad he didn't kill him.
I am really uncomfortable right now.
No, I could have killed you.
Fuck. Fuck, that's some heavy shit.
Trust, loyalty. You gotta earn those.
We thinking this guy might be dirty too?
No.
Steins. Sam.
I don't know.
Why did you kill me?
Oh my god, man. You didn't listen to anything I said?
He doesn't want you dead. He's not trying to kill you.
Oh my god.
He needs
gotta be
you.
more Stubborn. Why not kill you, Jesus?
The coach.
Turn that off.
Oh, I love my wife. I love my wife.
Naked pictures?
What'd you get?
Springsteen playing the Meadowlands. Then you got the tickets for
We won't be able to land anywhere near the compound without alerting the enemy, so we're gonna land here, north of this ridge.
Oh shit, this is where he saves all of his
Both teams
men.
are in position.
That's an arm. Oh, that's how he lost his.
I gotta get home to the boss. I gotta go.
The boss.
He's Springfield.
Shit.
I love that.
He's got a shotgun in his backpack.
Yep.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Jesus.
Shit.
This is a really long shot. Oh shit, it's still going. One shot. Jeez. They just turned the camera on and let him work in this shot, man. That's amazing.
Just keep wishing your wishes are true. There's no pain.
Just like the wall. And the hammer.
Just polish the blood and the bruise.
He's not gonna be happy with the agent. Whoa! Not much gets me. That got me. I've been gotten. No, asshole, he wasn't there. Oh! What happened to his face?
Burst his eye.
Punched him so hard.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling it in my head right now. What would it feel like? It's terrible.
Don't be proud. Get in. I want to show you something.
Put your feet up. This.
I hate that.
Aw, damn it! You put him on the legs.
No bullshit.
No Daredevil stuff.
He died.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Those would be fairly easy to terms to agree to at that point.
Okay, that was another amazing episode of The Punisher. I enjoyed it.
It was good.
That war scene was amazing, even though it's like 10 guys, you know? It's done so well. The scale doesn't need to be huge, you know?
He killed more than 10.
No, I mean like anytime on screen, there's like a couple guys in a tent, a couple guys in like a garage, you know, and they filmed it.
Well, it
And
was
I bought
supposed to be
Yeah, they
away
were
from
team.
everybody.
They were a team.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I bought it. It was like they didn't need to go like grand scale for me to buy that. That's where they're taking place, you know. I loved it. So they kill Frank because he's involved in this, but they don't kill Billy.
He got out early.
Okay.
I mean, maybe there's more still that we don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
We don't. I mean, there's the only other name there is Gunner, because he's the breacher. I thought we were gonna see some breaching, but he didn't do any breaching. So there's Gunner, there's Billy, and there's Agent Orange and Schoonover. I think those are all the people that are named. Schoonover and Frank would have been killed. Well, Frank killed Schoonover, but Frank was killed. We don't know about anybody else yet. Okay. All right. It makes me think that I shouldn't trust Billy, but I said that last time. Like, I think he's going to be like the anti-Punisher, same training and stuff like that. He could be somebody they can go against, you know.
Maybe,
But
yeah.
he's, I mean, you know, giving money to Curtis and, you know, going to Frank's grave. He hasn't really given me a reason not to trust him, you know. So
Yeah. Didn't Frank kill part of his old team too with Schoonover and all of them last,
Yeah.
like during Daredevil,
yeah. Well, yeah, he would have.
right?
But Agent Orange is no.
Yeah.
He's a. We
have to-
don't know what he is.
Have to wait and find some guy that has some eyes fucked up.
He's not military.
No, he's NSA of some sort. He's,
NSA, CIA. Okay, yeah.
I would say probably NSA.
Well, the CIA did get in trouble, or not in trouble, but the CIA did do drug stuff, not in Afghanistan, but somewhere else, right? Because they got caught with like a CIA plane that was shot down full of like cocaine or something, and like I think they killed 2 kids to cover it up or something like that. Am I remembering that right?
I think that would have been during Vietnam, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I think that was the whole Air America thing.
Yeah, but I know CIA was involved in drug trafficking.
I hate the whole officers that don't fight kind of like that guy there who's just like, I'm telling you what to do. Well, you're not going out there though. You're just
Schoonover
risking
went.
us.
Yeah,
He lost
Schoonover
where he
went.
lost his arm. At least I can respect Clancy Brown.
Well, yeah,
But he's still in on it.
true. But I mean, it's just a fact of like
I know.
like the ones that have moved up, but that you're willing to basically just sacrifice. We gotta kill this guy. This is the intel we have.
Yeah.
Like he looks like a trap.
The-
How do we get out? We can't have anything, you know.
There's I'm not sure which book it is. There's a Star Wars EU book when it talks about Vader and how he's uncomfortable and hates being around the officers, but he's okay being around the stormtroopers, and they're okay being around him because he'd never asked them to do something he wouldn't do himself.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of familiar that part of Anakin Skywalker still knows the trooper dynamic at least.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
the
he was
Vader
like that
guys.
in the Clone Wars
Yeah.
series, you know.
Yeah.
If he wasn't there on the front line willing
Sure.
to fight, he was gonna put someone
Yeah.
else on the front line willing to fight.
Yeah. So this fucking Agent Orange guy. Because I'm gonna say, like, Agent Orange doesn't seem like he's gonna be like a big bad for Punisher. I mean, he can be like as like a force, but I don't think he's gonna be like a physical threat.
I mean, even still, we won't
Yeah.
have that kind of stuff. It's gonna be more about getting through
True.
the men to
Yeah.
get to that guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
We still, I don't know what is it, Medina? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dina?
Medina.
Dinah
I don't know.
Medina.
I don't know what her role is going to be. Like, she's hunting for who killed Carson right now, right? And now
Yeah.
they have all this money on him.
Yeah.
And-
Well, her ultimate goal was that it was her friend that was killed in that tape, right?
Well, yeah, she wants to find them
Yeah.
that did
It was,
that.
yeah, it
And
was her
then
partner.
her
But I mean,
boss was involved.
I mean,
right?
that's Frank that did that.
Yeah.
Like, he's the one that shot the
Yeah.
partner. So when they meet up, when she realizes that, is she going to have something against him? Or is it about the people who orchestrated all this, you know?
I would hope the people that orchestrated it, especially if her leaders are dirty.
I mean,
But-
he's not entirely blameless either.
No, he's not, and he doesn't. I don't think
He doesn't claim
I don't
to
think
be.
he would ask for
No.
forgiveness for it or anything either. But yeah, like Madani, and then like the scenes with her mother and stuff. Like, there's part of me that's like, why are we watching this right now? But maybe it'll click later when we get into some more meat with that.
I love Micro's buzzer thing that he had going.
Yeah.
And it for one keeps his routine and everything so that
Yeah.
like he knew what day everything was, so
Yeah.
it wasn't like he still had that routine, so he wasn't going crazy, but then it just got the punishment. All right, let's do this, we gotta
Yeah.
do it, and then he was just not paying attention anymore, you know.
Oh, I mean, you
Good
think
job.
that he was like, all right, let Frank do what he needs to do, and then eventually he's like, all right, yeah, it's working. I don't want to do this anymore. He had control the whole time, pretty much. He could have
Yeah.
done that because he had to pin so many times the entire.
He always left it on the desk.
But I just love it, like he always picked it up. He picked it up first. I'm like, I mean, he could just reach. He only used
Yeah,
it
he
when
had
he
to
was
use
like
the shift.
2. I'm like, you could just like that's
Yeah.
easy to thumb that. You know, you could do that no problem. Like, why does he need the pin
Yeah.
to do that? Man, he just did it because that was the routine. He always picked up that pen, always
Yeah.
did that. So when he picked that up, it didn't matter.
And the fact that he still had it in his hand wasn't a trigger. You know, it wasn't like it was a warning signal for Frank because he was just so accustomed to it.
I just like that. And he's like, where's the alarm? He's like, I turn that shit off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's annoying, you know?
It's hardwired into the code, and
Yeah.
I turn it off.
It's hardwired and he couldn't turn
Dude,
it off. And it was
no one in the
explosives
history of ever has put their phone fucking right here.
What?
And that's where he got shot.
No, a lot of
People do that.
Not often.
I've done it before, depending on
Not
what I have.
often.
I've done it before.
Would you put yours right there right now?
No.
Exactly. You don't have a fucking pocket.
I've had pockets in my coat like right here all the time. I don't put my phone there.
I've put my phone in pockets.
I'm
like that.
not saying it's
I've
impossible.
had coats that have pockets
It's
in
just
here, I put it in
extremely
and stuff.
unlikely. But that's exactly where he got shot, you know? By Wolf.
He was sitting in his car. I think it makes sense. Like, you're sitting in a car, you're not planning on getting out.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna put it in your back pocket. You can just set it down, but he just shoved it in his pocket like that right there because
Yeah.
he's sitting there. It was convenient.
Yeah.
It makes sense. But when he started running, he just running. Didn't put my phone here.
Yeah. Flopping over the place. Cerebus? How you say it? Cerberus.
It's the three-headed dog, right?
Oh, and then he called him Dogs of War.
From
right
Hades.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Hades had a three-headed dog that guarded the
Cerberus. I thought
gates
that
of
was
hell.
Fluffy.
That's a Harry Potter thing. It's entirely different.
Damn. We're gonna say that Sam is good.
Are we going to assume that he's good?
Or Stein.
I don't know. He could have. If Carson Wolf is in with this and Sam's in with him, if he found the information about the money, he could have just said something else or shown this is all I found.
Or because Carson's
You
dead,
know?
he does that as like a fishing line. Throw in some stuff. What's she gonna bring
I mean, the
up?
two options are either A, he covers it up, B, he tries to gain her trust so he can fuck with her.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you just follow with what she knows, she starts getting too close, you kill her.
True.
Like they kill everybody else, you know?
Okay.
I mean,
I
if
think
he
he's
did
good.
try to cover it up, I mean, she seems like a thorough enough investigator that she would uncover it eventually.
Hopefully.
And then it would be a real bad finger pointing towards Sam.
Maybe. But I think I would lean more towards, if I'm going to pick one, I'd say maybe Billy more than Sam, as far as like if someone's like secretly bad. You know what I mean? That's where I'd lean right now. Just because like Billy, I don't feel like has done something that's like, well, he could have easily just covered this up. But Sam, like, I'm like, he could have just covered this up and then like, oh, well, let's move all this money and hide all our tracks or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I definitely feel like Billy is more dirty.
I would lean towards him out of either one of them if we had to choose one. But it's not necessarily.
If it had to be one,
it's not necessarily. It's not necessarily either one of them are either bad at all. So, but if I was gonna pick one, I'd say I'd lean more towards Billy than Sam.
Sure.
Or Donnie maybe.
Donnie.
Where do you think we're going? I mean, the most powerful and emotional scene in this episode was Lewis and his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
and
crazy.
I mean, like, just in terms of the storytelling, he had that kind of monologue at the meeting, and then that. Like, where do we go with this guy? I mean, is this something that the Punisher's gonna have to deal with, or?
I didn't realize that was Lewis again.
Yeah.
Because he had the thing the first time.
Yeah.
That was talking about what was it? It was like there's
Felt
no
like,
place for me now. You know,
I fought for this country,
and now there's no place here for me.
And then they call him O'Connor, but the NRA guy, he spoke both times now, where he's like, you gotta do it yourself, you know. And they gave him the pamphlet about guns, and what did it say at the bottom? Like, are they taking them, or protect your Second Amendment rights, or something like that, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
So, okay, I'm just trying to see where that is going to converge.
Yeah, I mean, there's the whole thing of like, what is Kurt's stuff, and where's that going to go? Yeah. Okay, so Kurt just like, he's got to be more than just there for helping Frank every once in a while or something. It's got to be more of like because this Lewis guy we've seen more. And
Kurt's also connected to Billy as well.
Yeah.
I mean, if Billy is connected to the stuff going on with Frank, I can see that kind of coming around.
So, I don't know. But no, that scene was crazy.
Yeah.
And I think they did it well, too. The dad, like, it wasn't like he got mad about getting shot at. He understood and went to his son.
He
respects his son got mad about what he did.
Like, he respects his son for what his son has done in his life, and he just wants to help. And it wasn't a matter of fear. It was a matter of, well, it was for himself, but for his kid, you know?
Yeah.
That was so crazy. And the actor that plays Lewis, he did an amazing job, but sometimes I feel like the hardest acting is the
dad.
What the dad does, which is just sitting there and being part of the scene and not saying anything and letting, like, you know, just enhancing the other guy's performance. The way he did it was really real. It didn't feel like an actor. It felt like a guy like that. So I really appreciate it. That was good.
It's been great. I think in like the 3 episodes, like what they've done, like from the vet standpoint, I think has been done really well.
Yeah,
I don't know. Because I've had lots of family members that have been vets from, you know, World War II to Vietnam to Afghanistan and stuff like that, and like just things that I know from them and things I've heard of people that they knew from that and stuff like that. It just seems very real.
My grandpa, my great grandpa, was in World War II. His name was Floyd Muffin, I think. McIntyre. I don't know his
Muffin.
Yeah. Well, we called him Grandma and Grandpa Muffin.
Oh, okay.
But he
you forgot the name, but you went with
he pulled a Edmond Dantes or a Mask of Zorro, where he escaped a prisoner of war camp in a body bag. And
shit.
But then so he escaped, and then like I think he was on the run for like 80 hours or something like that. Dang. And then he got captured again.
That sucks.
Yeah, but he was really proud telling that story.
I would be too.
Yeah.
My grandpa was in World War II, and he was a radio operator in like a bomber.
Yeah.
And at some point, they were, I don't know where they were as far as bombing wise. It had been, I think it was close to like England or something like that, because they got hit, and then he got in the gunner point, and then it got hit again, and shrapnel hit him in the head, and they were losing altitude, and they had been throwing stuff off trying to get altitude back, and they couldn't, so they had to abandon the plane.
Yeah.
And they just left my grandpa there because he got hit in the head with shrapnel, and they thought he was dead.
Yeah.
And the plane crashed, and he survived the shrapnel, and he survived the plane crash.
Shit.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, he had this big scar on his head and stuff from where it had hit him.
Holy
and everything.
Shit.
And, there's that. My uncle who, like, cracked his skull open in a motorcycle accident. Like we always talk about Elliot's having hard heads because of like all these different things that have happened in the past. But yeah, so he survived that. I remember hearing about that stuff. But
Gotcha.
That's cool.
But yeah, he was just the rotation was like whenever I think the one guy got hit and injured or something, so he had to take the gunner seat, and then it got shot, and he took shrapnel then because of that, and they just left him. It was like, ugh.
Dang. My grandpa, he was he worked on a ship. He was in the Navy, and when they came back after a maneuver, nobody else knew how to take it in, and he was like, I forget exactly what he was, but he was like a radio operator or something like that, like something that he shouldn't have been doing. But the captain actually called him up, and because he knew he was the only one that could take the ship in, so he gave him the helm basically to take the ship in.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he had a great big beard.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Where they're doing here with the point of view of the veterans, man, I know that was really important to this production and stuff like that to try to get that right. What I'm interested in with the Lewis character is, one statistic I've always heard is that more veterans or even people that are associated with the Army die every day from suicide than they do from being in the Army, than casualties of war, right?
Yeah.
Could we be going that route maybe, and that's like a Curtis thing, I like Curtis's line about his leg and insurance. That was funny, but I could maybe see like maybe something to do with suicide when it comes to Lewis.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's possible.
I just feel bad, man, because the kid's got a Naboo starfighter. That means he has to be between he's got to be between 25 and 30, I would say. Right?
I was gonna say like 26 is what it looks like.
He's got to be in his 20s. If he's a prequel kid. Either that, or they just put a spaceship and they didn't know what they were doing. But they can't, because this is Marvel, which is owned by Disney, and Disney owns Star Wars.
Yeah, they knew what they put there.
They know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. It was. I love the scene. I'm interested to see like vets that watch this, like what they think of it too.
Me too.
Yeah. Like their viewpoint of it, or if some of them, if it bothers watching it,
Yeah.
Like I know some that like they don't like really talking about what happened or what they did. They don't want to discuss it. Other people like they don't mind. It just depends on like how it affected them.
One of the things that has always gotten me. I was watching an interview with a writer of a book who interviewed like hundreds of veterans from like World War II up through Korea, Vietnam, and Desert Storm and everything. And one of the biggest things that really hit her during one of these interviews is the first thing he said when she asked him, what were your experiences and stuff, how did that affect you, is like, I don't watch war movies.
Yeah.
It's because it's too real. It brings back too much.
Well, there's a lot of stories about like when Saving Private Ryan came out, like veterans fleeing the theater, they couldn't take it, So
I feel like some of this stuff could be very
sure.
Like that moment of him going in trying to clear out so they had an exit through that building.
Yeah.
It just seems like a very real kind of moment. I think maybe enhanced a little bit for like TV and stuff like that to be a little bit more exciting. But like to an extent, I feel like could be the same stuff. So, but yeah, Lewis's stuff was very strong.
Agreed.
Did we know that Micro's name was David? I don't remember if we learned that last episode or not, but
Lieberman.
Yeah,
I knew it was
David.
Lieberman, but I didn't remember if it was David or not.
Yeah, I wrote down David Lieberman last episode.
Okay. So,
and his dick was out a lot.
What? Yeah.
His dick was out.
I mean, he might have had it tucked.
Like between his legs?
Yeah.
Dick out! Thank you guys for watching this episode of Punisher along with us. You can watch the next episode over at patreon.com/blindwave. The button over there, not Aaron. Wow. The button past him.
No.
And you can subscribe over here.
Nevada.
Punish.
What?
Damn it.
That's not even close.